refuse medical health care.
The kid is not breathing, you know?
She just come to the door and said the baby's dead. What did I do? What did I do?
Force will be used.
What did I do? Mom, no!
It's 9 a.m. in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where police are responding to an unconscious baby whose mom is, get this, allegedly trying to refuse life-saving services.
You got it. You got it. Go over. Go. Ma'am, let go of the baby. We gotta do corrections. Right here. We're trying to save your baby. We're trying to save it. It's okay.
How long has she been down for? How long has she been down
I
for?
don't know, I just was making rapid for my mom's house.
Okay. How long has she been down?
They rub her feet.
Do all they can around here.
No, because I'm first sitting in my truck and, you know?
How long is when did this happen? No, hold on. They're doing life-saving efforts, okay? They're gonna do everything they can right now. You understand?
I'm right to refuse healthcare too as well.
I understand, but we want to make sure your baby's okay. We're live, right? That's what they're trying to do right now. I know it's
I told you, Christina. I told you too. What about Harry? How are you talking about?
Which house are you guys in?
You don't have baby here.
Which house are you
Suffer
guys
like that.
What house is it for you guys in? Is it over here? Okay. How long was the baby down, you know?
She just come to the door and said the baby's dead.
Okay.
I tried calling the law last night and they didn't even go over there and respond to it. Christina, she did drugs.
Okay, they're trying to do their best. They're going to be doing life-saving efforts right now for the baby, okay? That's the number one priority.
What did I do?
Police identify the suspect seen here as 31-year-old Christina Bennett, who allegedly kicked an officer while trying to keep medics from helping her 4-month-old infant.
What is this?
What did I do?
Force will be used
What
against
did I do? Mom, no!
Stop. Do
Jenny!
Where's this?
Jenny!
Don't resist.
I didn't do nothing, Mama!
Come on, ma'am.
I know that he's taking my baby!
Force will be used against you.
Let me check on my baby! Let me check on my baby!
Ma'am. Right now you're just being detained, okay?
Let me check on my baby!
You resist, force will be used, okay? Don't resist.
I told you to quit doing that!
I got it, Travis. Sure? Yeah. She's wrapped around my leg right now, so.
Let me see my baby! Let me check on my baby!
They're working on it.
I have right to refuse medical health care for my child, too!
Weird.
Let me see my baby! Let me hold my baby and let me wake her up!
You're shouting right now is interrupting with
Let me wake her! I have every right! I know my rights in America! You guys have no right to detain me! I'm going to sit right here and wait for my baby!
You're welcome to sit down. Pat her down. She's got a felony 29.
I don't have nothing!
Stand up.
I don't have nothing!
Stand up.
I don't have nothing! Let me see my baby! Let me see my baby! My baby's in there! I'm not leaving my children like that! I'm not leaving my children like that! He just hurt her
Take your
wrist!
leg off him.
He just hurt my daughter! I have right to refuse medical health care! I have every right to refuse medical health care!
The kid is not breathing. Don't you want to help her?
Yes, I do want to help her!
Okay, then stop screaming and let them work.
Just help me, boss! Get them off me!
Well, let us do our job.
Right now you're being detained based on
We're just patting her down right now.
Whoever in the neighborhood tells you that the baby doesn't die, he'll just
Either way, we're not grandma.
You're supposed to be working.
Let us pat you down. Stand up. We're trying to help you. You stand up.
You guys need to help me. Let me hold my baby.
Right now they're doing life-saving efforts on your baby. We're doing everything we
Hold
can.
her real quick.
Doing everything we can, okay?
You got to come back to me. You got her upstairs, right back. I just need to hold her.
What's this in your back? Is that just
Let me hold my baby.
your phone?
So my spirit will go back in.
Right now you're being detained.
Listen.
I need my baby. I want to hold my baby before I leave. I have every right to refuse medical health care for my children.
Are you guys good by yourselves with her?
Yeah, we're good.
More.
Police discover Christina has a felony warrant for child abuse stemming from a shoplifting incident at a gas station just days earlier, where she allegedly sped away from police with the baby on her lap. Moments later, officers get a chance to talk to witnesses.
Actually, that's what you good with her? I'm good. Come with me, bud.
Hello, sir. Sergeant of APD, are you
too close. I'm COVID.
okay? Were you here present when the baby was inside?
I was here when she brought her this morning.
Who else is in the home,
15.
sir?
Her daughter, 12-year-old.
12-year-old. Okay. So here's the deal, sir. At this point, I can't have you go back in the house.
What?
Sir, here's the deal. So right now, we're working on your grandchild. We're trying to figure out what's going on, so we need to talk to everybody. So right now, I don't know what's going on, so I've got to figure out what's going on, who's here, and so I can't have you go back in the house right now, okay?
Go on.
So I'm going to go talk to your, I'm going to get your
She's in
grandchild
the
out here.
bathroom.
Okay, we'll get her out here. Is there anybody else inside the
Nope.
home? Okay, brother. Okay. What's your name, sir?
I called it in.
Okay. Thank you for calling it in. Sir, I'm not saying you're in trouble or anything. We just have procedures we have to follow, especially because it's a child, okay?
All right. I have COVID, so
Next, investigators gather several witnesses, including a 12-year-old child in a nearby home, where we hear their side of the story.
So what happened when she showed up?
She just come knocking on the door. I need a lighter.
Okay.
And then
she said that she wanted to do
and then she
something.
dropped her phone. And then she said the baby's dead.
And so when you guys went out there, baby was already like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying to make sure we already know.
Yeah, she dropped her phone. I don't know.
Was the baby in the car when
She was holding it
she was-
in the front seat. She drives with the baby in the front seat, like
When was the last time you guys saw the baby?
Yesterday on the video I seen
fine,
it.
but Christina kept on holding her in the front seat without the car seat, so I'm afraid of her. Christina's my mother. That woman is my mother. I don't want to be her with her. She thinks that I want to be her.
And at what time did you call your grandparents on the video chat where your grandma
Like
told me
7 or 8 o'clock.
7 or 8
Yeah,
o'clock at
something
night?
like that. Yeah.
You heard that right. Witnesses say Christina allegedly showed up at this family's front door, initially asking for a lighter before mentioning her baby was dead. Hey everybody, this is a law and crime legal alert. So recent allegations against the multi-billion-dollar video game industry claim that video games are engineered for addiction. The claims include trying to make sense of this magical hold that video games seem to have over people where they just can't put the controller down. Every win triggers a hit of dopamine, and that creates a cycle of compulsion which disrupts daily life and harms mental health. Well, our legal sponsors have taken on the industry that has at many times allegedly put profit over safety, and they're working to potentially get compensation for all of those impacted. So if you or a loved one have suffered physical or mental health issues due to video games, then visit vgclaims.com/bodycam to answer less than 10 questions and check your eligibility to file a claim. Let's continue.
Hey guys, we're doing our best we can.
I hope she's okay.
So she was in the truck, and then immediately after that, you guys called us to let us know. Okay.
Because she goes, the baby's dead.
And what did she do when you guys found out? Did she try any life-savers?
No, she just went to the truck blowing smoke in her face.
blowing smoke in Amelia's face?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that all the damn time.
Okay.
She usually be mean to
And I
me.
go, you don't hear that guy telling you how to do that CPR.
Okay.
She wasn't listening.
Witnesses go on to say Christina regularly blew smoke into the infant's face. Investigators continue questioning the witnesses.
Did your mom ever say where she was going last night before you jumped out?
No,
She said, I here for about an hour or two. And then
Okay.
she said the cops are down the street. And she took off.
Does she
And I go,
usually-
I don't see no cops.
she runs away from the cops almost every damn time. She doesn't really care about me. She only cares about the male child because she's the favorite child of hers. So, but she has favorites.
Okay. So she sat out here for a little while after. Do you know what her what she uses?
No.
No.
She used to
She
do,
says that she
heroin.
does dope and stuff like that. And And she usually sucks out her blood and puts it back in, and then she uses the water from her sink and then put it back in her bloodstream. I keep on telling her that's wrong, but she doesn't like to listen to me because she thinks I'm useless or something like that.
And I asked her if she's doing drugs, and she said no.
Does she ever do anything like that around Amelia?
Yes, all the damn time at the trailer.
What does she do?
Like get a dope and like she keeps on doing the exact same
She had the
things I
baby
keep on
sitting
telling
in her
you.
lap when video chat me. She had the baby sitting in her lap, and I seen the syringe.
Okay.
And that was last night, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you video chat? Through FaceTime?
Yes,
Yeah.
FaceTime.
Okay.
So
As the story unravels, witnesses reveal even more disturbing information, claiming the night before on a FaceTime video, a syringe was seen near the baby. Moments later, the officer heads outside to fill in other investigators.
As far as we know, last night, I guess they called us to that address, but she's stating that she sat out here for 2 hours in the front with the car running, and then she saw cops and drove off, and then that's the last they saw her. She came back this morning. Asking for a lighter, and then I guess sister says actively using drugs.
Witnesses said the suspect was in the truck seen here, parked outside the family's home for hours before driving off and returning this morning when the horrific incident unfolded. The officer heads to his patrol car when a heartbreaking transmission comes across the radio.
Start up, Sky.
For the next one, a bill of all set. Charles 531 feet. Charles 531. 49, rescue 9, discontinued resuscitation efforts on the infant at 0958, and I'll be 21 in Illinois.
Rescue workers exhaust efforts to save the child, who was unfortunately pronounced dead. Next, the officers call the Children, Youth, and Families Department to explain what allegedly happened when we get a glimpse into Christina's history.
CYFD needs to come out here. We have a dead...
That's what I thought. Yeah. So I just want to make sure. I was like...
Yes, please. Yes, please.
That called in asking about her. I know she's got 2 substantiated and 2 unset.
When you were changing the stuff, I was like...
Of course, we're going to have an E because the other child. Were you, requesting a worker as well?
Yeah, because the child died, we need a worker out here on scene. And right now, the oldest child, I think she's 12. She's with grandparents inside the house. So when we're in there, we have an officer and it's standing with them.
We've got the sex will work properly. Her most recent case closed in 2020, or March of this year.
Okay.
She's got drug abuse charges and lack of supervision, and inadequate clothing on.
Okay.
That one was substantiated in 2017. Also in 2017, emotional abuse was substantiated on the 2 older girls. The one in, well, it was January, educational neglect on the girls, on
Okay.
that one was unsubbed. And then lack of supervision on and Amelia, that was unsubbed as well.
The CYD worker gives investigators a laundry list of Christina's alleged parental problems, including abuse, neglect, and drug issues. The officer gets a chance to talk with Christina, who apparently has a complaint.
Christina, everything all right?
Need a bigger custody too.
Oh, okay. No, we're good. She's just staying held. I just do my mark. I'm gonna stay. Do you guys have anything to do? No, I have to. Okay. Should I? For rent, I just also have to see what's going on. Christina, I think the cuffs they put on were properly spaced for our policy. I know they're not comfortable, but. Okay. Well, Christina, right now you're detained for the investigation, okay? We're gonna wait to come talk to you. The detectives are gonna come, okay? Give me 1 minute, Christina, okay?
Okay, it was my understanding, your address was one of the addresses given to us by, and so I was just making sure that we wouldn't be in any danger. So they told me that was your house. So does Christina have access to
Hello, ma'am. So Christina, right now, we're gonna wait till the detectives get here. They'll come talk with you, okay? Yeah. He's here. All bright side.
Detectives arrive on scene a short time later and gather information when a grim picture of what allegedly happened here is revealed.
And I think I talked to you about it, but the kid has bruising on eyelids, shoulder, and ribs.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then
her thing was she shows up here at about 9:19
Yeah.
and says, "You guys have a lighter?"
that's
And
what
then they're
stating,
like,
yep.
"Where's the baby?" And
the
she's
fire
like,
guys told me what they just when they grabbed the baby.
"Yeah,
The guy that was working on it told me I think she was dead at least 30 minutes before we touched her.
yeah."
So she was probably driving around.
Yeah. And that's why I think she told them, no, baby's dead, but then all of a sudden when everybody wants to go check on the baby, all of a sudden she was holding it, I guess. I don't know. There's some sort of talk of her blowing weed smoke in the baby's face, lots of drug use around the baby. She has a felony warrant for child abuse. And CYFT kind of confirmed she has a long history going back to 2017 of a bunch of stuff with kids.
Gotcha. Grandparents still don't know that kid's deceased yet?
We have not notified them.
Okay.
I haven't actually notified her yet either, just as to wait for you guys. I haven't questioned her about nothing.
You're good. I'm just
But yeah, we've been holding off on that until at least everybody else showed up.
That's perfect. We're gonna go in and talk to him. I want to see kid. Which?
So we're gonna. It's gonna be the ambulance. The baby's still sitting there on the inside. So,
Okay. I want to see that.
definitely.
And then, I mean, from the sounds of it, this sounds like it's gonna be a call out.
Yeah.
I mean, if the kid has bruising all over him, mom shows up, she's like, "I want a lighter," then says, "Oh, my kid's dead."
Yeah.
That's
And somewhere along the line in there, the 12-year-old was saying something about, yeah, she saw a video last night or sometime before. Maybe even it was the opposite way. Grandparents saw when was videoing them or something. Mom was using drugs for the baby. Right?
Back with Christina in the patrol car, it appears things have gotten a little heated.
Nope. I tried to loosen your cuffs last time, and you tried to kick through the door. You wouldn't even let me open the door because I asked you, and then you tried to kick through the door again. I'm not doing it. Okay, but did I not give you that option? What was the deal? I said if you don't fight me, I'll loosen it. And as soon as I opened that door, you started fighting. Okay, are you listening to me? I told you not to open it, or not to fight, and I would open that door. As soon as I opened that door, you started kicking, you wouldn't let me get the keys, and you tried to kick the door open. Did you not? That's why I thought you.
Next, the family is informed of the child's death.
From what I know, Christina was begging and pleading with her daughter to be reasonable with, as usual, because she's abusive. And Lily got the camera on her and showed her that she had a heart bone in her hand. At that point, I finally believed what I'd been telling her for a week or two. She's on drugs. She's given her daughter mother's milk. The baby's going to be getting drugs. She finally believed it. She called you guys immediately. But nobody went over to the address where she said the truck, that devil truck right there, that one, nobody found that truck in front of the address that she gave. So now, okay, well, let me back up. Later that night, Christina shows up, I guess, down right in front of her house and jumps out and gets in the house. And then Christina's out here for another 2 hours, probably shooting up in front of our neighbor's house. And that's the last we saw of her. This morning, Diana got up and made a nice breakfast for me and her granddaughter. And about 15 minutes later, here's a knock at the door, and everybody starts screaming. The baby's not breathing. The baby's not breathing. So I called 911. Next thing you know, you guys are here. Now, a little late. Somebody should have done their diligence yesterday, and the baby would still be alive. Had that been done, boy, kind of late now for that poor 4-month-old baby killed by mother's milk. Gosh. I mean, she called and told you guys. Well, not you guys, but somebody in the police department. She told them. So how come the baby's dead now?
Unfortunately, sir, I don't have an answer.
Oh, no, you don't know. It's a rhetorical question.
I know.
Sorry.
But I just want
I know none of you guys standing in front of me here are responsible, but still.
And I understand that you're upset, and I can never understand exactly what you guys are going through right now, so I don't want to even push that I do. And I'm so sorry that you guys are going through this. I completely understand that you guys are angry.
Why didn't somebody go check on her last night and arrest her? Shake her down, man. She told you guys. Not you, but she told the police.
And I don't have an answer for you, and I'm sorry. Did you ever talk to Christina, sir?
Maybe just made a comment now and then, because I hate her. Last time I told her I'd had it where her was in Clovis. We took the trailer out there for her at a moment's notice. We pulled it out there to her uncle's house where she was supposed to be. She was supposed to go out there to take care of him. They did not have an understanding. From the day one, I told you, you better get an understanding with her, because she don't do stuff by accident.
An autopsy later revealed meth was found in the baby's system after this witness said the child was breastfed. Prosecutors would later allege that the meth in the baby's system ultimately led to the 4-month-old's death.
She's a wretched soul. There's something wrong with her. Serious.
Yes, sir, I hear you.
She wants to shoot up. I'd like to shoot her up. Bang, 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 bang. And then the last in the head. You guys, I can't believe she called last night. Nobody went and took care of that situation in front of that house. Sitting there shooting up with a baby. That wasn't a serious one? I guess that wasn't priority. I guess not.
Again, sir, I don't have an answer.
I know you don't again.
I know.
I'm just ranting
I
and
get it.
raving.
That part I do get. I don't blame you for that.
Christina was taken to jail and booked for abandonment of a child resulting in death and abuse of a child. Court records show she later pleaded no contest to those charges, as well as a fleeing and eluding charge for the previous warrant. Christina was sentenced to 10 years in prison.